Hello and good afternoon. Welcome again to my page. I am a Jerome on a man, remember? And I told you that we're going to be talking on sickle cell finding love. And I told you we'll be bringing my husband on ground to talk about how did you make the decision of getting married to each other. All right, so this is my husband, Omena Edugoro.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, so I'll be asking the questions. He's gonna be answering me. Hello. so, so now tell me, what did you know about sickle cell before we met?
Well, the the usual folk tale we usually hear about sickle cell is they fall sick every now and then they die early.
So, was that what you knew? Didn't you know anybody who has survived sickle cell who was living with it? Did you know anybody like that,
Well, I knew.
or did you do any ever have any experience with anybody living with sickle cell before?
Okay, the I knew two persons then,
Okay.
but they were not my direct friends. One of them I knew was my younger sister's friend, whom they went to school, secondary school together.
Okay.
After some years, I think she was in her 30s or thereabouts before she passed. And another one I knew it was just like a distant friend, not like my close friend as well. That one I think he was in his 40s or thereabouts. And I heard he passed too. So that was all I knew about sickle cell. I didn't really read up anything as regards sickle cell. I only knew that they have sickled cells. I didn't know what causes it. I didn't know, but I only knew that at a particular age they fall sick, and then when they can't bear the pains anymore, they just pass. That was
A
all I knew.
particular age. Well, that was when they say ignorance is bliss. Okay, because I'm wondering. Okay, so what particular age was that? In case there are
Well,
many people that think that is a particular age.
Well, the two that I mentioned now, one was in her 30s, the other was in his 40s, and then stories we just hear. Some of them were much younger in their 20s, some in their teens.
Okay,
That
so
was
one of the ways we met, somebody introduced us to ourselves.
yes.
Yeah, though I used to see him on campus, but I never taught anything until someone introduced us to ourselves, and then funny, he was already told about the genotype. I didn't know that he was told, but I usually use my genotype as a flashcard to break up with a person. When I feel like this person is not serious, this is not the kind of person I want, we'll break up. So, um, when you were told that I was sickle cell, knowing yes, your genotype is AA,
Yes, it
but
is.
you were told that I was sickle cell, what was your first thought? What came to your mind? How, what at what point did you decide that I can go, let me try and date her? Was it just date her? And at what point did you switch from I can just date her to I can marry her?
Okay. When I was told that you were sickle cell, that you were SS,
Mm.
I was like, okay, they are also humans. It was when I didn't really take anything. I didn't see anything to it until we met. After we met, we spoke. I'm like, wow, they are fantastic persons. It's not like they were a different set of persons that they're like aliens, as I should put it. They were just humans like us. There was no physical difference, nothing. And then, honestly, I don't know if I told you this. You were very smart. You are very smart.
Okay, I said where I don't
No,
understand.
that's why I changed. You are very smart, and I would always say you've always been very resourceful, smart, intelligent, and you were pretty.
Oh, where? I'm no more pretty on the line.
Oh God, come on, you are pretty. I'm talking about then. We've grown. See, I didn't used to be bald.
No, you were bald when I met you.
This bad?
Yeah, you were very bald when I met you because you always carrying skin.
No, the skin was like it was already.
No, there was no hair there.
There was.
Excuse me. That was back on campus. That was back on campus. By the
Okay.
time I met you in 2013, 2013? No,
Mm-hmm.
2014. We
Yes,
met
2014.
2014. No, 2013 August,
2015
February. I
February.
mean, no, sorry. 2013
13 February.
January. Because
January.
I
Yeah.
remember that because it was 26th of January 2013 we started dating.
Yes, yes, I
Yeah.
remember.
So you were very, very bald at that time I met you. You were carrying skin. In short, I don't even know something about me. I never dated a guy that's without hair. I never liked
Mm,
skin cuts. I don't know how I managed to answer him. So, but because I wasn't even desperate, I got married at the age of 30, going 31. I wasn't. That was when I decided I was ready for marriage. Because before then, I was never ready for marriage. I didn't want to settle down. I just wanted to be in my father's house, go and work, make money. I didn't want to commit. I didn't want to have any child. I wanted to just be me and live my life, before I met him. So
okay,
at the time you met me, finally, when you were told, how, wait, like we were saying, where did you get to the point that, okay, I can date her even with this genotype? And
okay,
then from I can date her with this genotype, I can even marry her with this genotype
okay,
without fear of anything.
okay. Like I said, um, after we met, when we spoke, I think we talked a lot back then. One, two, three times we had to talk, and you said something remarkable that it's like every other sickness. It's like fever. People die from malaria fever. People die from typhoid fever. People die from every other thing. So I see it as like any other ailment. And I went home that day. While I was in the bus going home, because I came from a medical place that day, I was just thinking. I was thinking in my head, wow. But then, see, because I think then you gave me, you threw some light to it. And one of the days I was going home, anytime I come to see you and I'm going back home, I always go online to read about it. That was when I knew the different SC, SS, and all. So I always did read about it and decided to know more about it. And when you made that statement that it's like every other ailment, I'm like, okay, this is what it is. So if for instance somebody is sleeping in a mosquito infested area, definitely he will get malaria parasites. He will get
Mm-hmm.
infected with malaria. So if he's sleeping in a mosquito net, he wouldn't get malaria, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that okay, if she who is sickle celled gets the proper environment, stress free, take lots of fluid and all, but she wouldn't, her cells wouldn't sickle that would make her fall ill. So why not we have this environment where these things that warrant the sickling of the cells are not there? So I said, it's like every other ailment, Jerry. I love this girl. She's pretty, she's intelligent, she's resourceful. Why not? And then I just put my head deeper in, put it in.
That's like how many months after?
Okay. I think that I think 6 months in or thereabouts. Before you made one statement, you remember what you told me that if it is already 1 year and you're not showing any sign, pull out. And it was 9 months in, and I'm like, this, I think I should commit to this. I shouldn't come and be doing the way I call myself at the 007. What's this? I'm not getting any younger. I'm working. I have a house. So why throw this away? Why?
Meanwhile, that line of, I don't believe in running a relationship for 1 year plus. What am I doing there? Excuse me. In 6 months, I'm supposed to tell if this thing has head, if this person has head or not. If this the features I'm looking for, as in the characteristics of a person I'm looking for. That was for me. So I just had to lay it there. I don't do boyfriend girlfriend. If I'm in, I'm in. If I'm not in, I'm out. I'd rather be single than be wasting my time in a relationship. That's my own point, and that was why I put that clause.
Yeah, yes,
And
and
I
I
didn't know
and
he took it serious
I
because
okay,
he said he
yes,
did take
I
it
I did
serious.
take it serious. Because sorry to bring it up. I've been in relationships that ran for years, and eventually they ended, and I was like, what is this? I've had long term relationships and see where it has brought me. So why not seeing someone who is already responsible, who is ready and available as well? Because we're very available there, right?
Was I? But I almost broke up.
Yeah, you almost did break up because I was that time. I don't know what got into my head.
I think
Probably.
he was still on the bachelor. This thing. He wanted
Yeah.
to still go and explore, so I was ready to let him go. I wasn't gonna tie him down. Because I was not desperate now. I don't need to be
It was
desperate.
it wasn't about desperation though.
Hmm.
It wasn't about desperation. It was about setting a course for yourself and follow through with it. It's not about uh, why stay in a relationship for 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 years as if like they will say plait hair don't gather. Why keep it that long? Are you Lord of the Rings? So
So
instead set the course, start early, and then you know where you are headed, and then hit the roads. And then that's what I did. I just took the bull by the horn. I found the girl. She's pretty. She's resourceful. She's intelligent. Why wait? Waiting. What am I waiting for actually? For you to get old or something? No point. So I think I
okay.
just waited for. I didn't want, especially after you gave me a benchmark of once it is 1 year. I made sure it didn't get to 1 year. I think it was even in the 11th month.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
was
was
the
in the 11th
11th month
month.
he proposed.
Yes, because I gave myself a benchmark. I went to look for a beautiful ring. The first day I went out to get the ring, you didn't know. It was a friend that showed me the place I went. They didn't know. I said, "Ah, she has run out to before we get to the next month." And that next one would have been the 12th month. I'm like, oh, madam, I can't wait. Don't worry. So I went somewhere else, somewhere at Keja, found a guy. Ah, I got this pretty ring and I did that proposal thing. Remember that thing we did?
Okay, so he was
That was it.
able to surprise me. I don't like surprises. I don't deal well with surprises. Okay, so but he was able to surprise me. So at this point, we'll draw the curtain here. At least we've heard the grounds on which he chose at the point where he decided he wanted to go. But we'll be back. We'll bring him back again so that we could have this talk properly. And one more episode that I think will be good to go. It's nice to have you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share. Thank you. I remain your girl, Ejiro Onome Edugoro.